It was sometime in the springtime of 1988. Me and my best friend had been out deer hunting that morning and didn't have any luck with the deer, so decided to go ahead and try to do some coyote, bobcat, whatever type of predator calling. So we moved from our deer hunting area so as not to disturb that. Walked up about 50 yards off of oily blacktop East Texas Road and into some thicker woods. We found an area that was pretty much cleared out as far as the small brush and the thick stuff was, so we could actually kind of see. Found a couple of decent sized oak trees about 10 yards apart, and we set up facing each other, so obviously we could see pretty much in every direction. Having done this, we settled in for a few minutes, let the woods calm down and all, and I started blowing on the predator call, the dying rabbit call. Did that for about a couple of 2-3 minutes, waited for a little while, started calling again. Hadn't seen or heard anything up to this point, so after calling the second time, which of course you do that a little bit quieter in case anything is moving in on you, you don't spook it away with too loud of a cry. So this time, finished blowing on the call, and we're waiting. A couple of minutes go by, and extremely heavy breathing seems to just come out of nowhere, and I can swear this breathing is right behind me. So I very slowly moved my hand in front of my body so as not to spook whatever could be coming around the tree, and motioned to my friend to look behind me. Well, he's kind of shaking his head without making too much movement also, and motioning for me to look behind him. And I'm like, I'm already looking behind you, you know, we're kind of reading each other's thoughts in this, and I'm like, emphatically, I start pointing with my thumb to look back behind me because it's got to be right there on top of me in view. I've never heard breathing this heavy. We never heard footsteps or anything else, but the point being, he's shaking his head no and pointing behind him again. Honestly, I was getting mad at my best friend at this point, thinking, you know, he's messing with me. No one else is in these woods. People, it wouldn't have been a thing. It's just not that type of place. So after a couple of times we tell each other to check behind us, well, the breathing changes to where it's not quite as loud, and then it pretty much just stops. We waited a couple more minutes, just kind of wide-eyed looking at each other. We both kind of rose as one and got the heck out of there. Hindsight, you know, maybe we could have stayed around or did something else, but it just didn't feel right, so we took off. Anyone else have anything similar, please let me know. Thank you.